Hello there, welcome to the Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. So welcome back to another video. So on this particular video, I'm going to do the full review of Soap Sun. Okay, so I did the first impressions and I saw that quite a few people like this particular fragrance, and I saw that after that a lot of people have bought this also, and I see other videos coming across as well. So I let it sit and I did a lot of this testing of this particular fragrance, and I thought, okay, let me share my thoughts about this particular fragrance. Right now, so from a packaging point of view, this particular fragrance comes in a box like this, which if you look at it, is a hollow box like this, and the bottle itself is kind of pretty good. Looks like this very nice blue color tinge, and the cap is nice, and the sprayer is nice. So if you want to do a couple of sprays, which we can do, let me just do a couple of sprays. Okay, so very nice sprayer, and in the air it kind of smells very nice. That nice citrusy element is very nice. So this particular fragrance has got a lot of citrus elements. It's got bergamot, it's got orange, it's got citrus, it's got ambergris, and amber, right? So that is the thing, along with the ginger, right? So that is mostly the scent profile, or in terms of notes, what this particular fragrance is. And that this is copying Louis Vuitton's afternoon swim, right? So when you think about the fragrance, you get a nice freshness. So like I said, that opening is a little like Tiger, but Tiger is a lot more intense, but this is not. This is slightly lower because of the ginger, the grapefruit note, the citrus element, the brings up that particular thing. The fragrance is very nice. It's very well blended. It's very smooth, very nice to the nose, and you kind of get a very nice freshness from this particular fragrance. That is no doubt about it. It is very good for close counters. It is good for office use. It is good for somebody who likes a fragrance which has got soft projection, and you kind of want a nice fragrance for yourself. It is very good. In fact, you will definitely get compliments at close encounters for sure, because that freshness of that grapefruit citrus element and that ginger is very well done by Grandeur Elite that way. So that is very nice. Okay, now when you think about the freshness or the note changes, all of that is not there. It's a pretty linear fragrance that way is what I think. It opens this way and it starts to project for about 1.5 to 2 feet at maximum, then goes to project for about 30 to 40 minutes time, and after that starts to become closer. Then it becomes skin scent on the whole, and you will notice that this particular fragrance will be on you for about 4.5 hours at maximum. Okay, I know that people say that they're getting 6 hours, 7 hours of performance. I have not got that. Every time I've worn this particular fragrance, I kind of see that in about 3.5, 4 hours, it kind of evaporates completely. It is not even skin close at that point of time. It is completely off, is what I feel. So you will get about 3.5, 4 hours time on this particular fragrance as well, which is not bad. Okay, now why I say not bad is because if you think about all the fresh fragrances, especially fragrances made up of lighter notes like citrus elements, and that way these are typically doing the same amount of performance. Even I think your original kind of lasts maybe an hour more than this, and that is kind of has had 3 price changes or 2 price hikes rightly in the last few days, and I think it's about 28,000 rupees something for 100 ml right now. So when you consider that as well, or when you consider any summer fragrance, or when you consider citrus fragrances, especially which are lower on concentration, like if you look at Ahmad Al Maghrabi's fragrances, they have very high concentration, but otherwise most of the other ones do not have so much. Most of them will be in the ballpark figure of 18 to 20%, or that kind of thing. Now when you compare that kind of a fragrance, this is very light in the air. The smells very nice. It's blended really well, and it smells incredibly nice when you put this on at close encounters. So that way you're getting something very nice. So of course you need to do resprays after 3 or 4 hours time, but this would be good something for you to carry, especially if you're going in car, or if you want to travel from an X place to Y place in a closed environment, in an AC environment, for office use, all of that. This is a fantastic fragrance to try. Excellent alternative of afternoon swim from the house of Grandeur Elite. Okay, now I compared this particular fragrance with Maham's afternoon swim as well, because I had this, and if you have seen that video, I kind of mentioned that this performs better. Right now I have tried this side by side with this, and what are some differences that I have felt is that the Maham one has got more prominent citrus note. Okay, the lemony part, the citrus element is more pronounced, when compared to this. Okay, so this is in Soap Sun, this is a little lighter that way, this is a little more stronger. Okay, and one other element that you will get is the performance on this is about an hour more, so you probably get about 5-6 hours of performance. 5 hours is what I would say, but where this fades off after about 40 minutes time, this is on your skin for about 1 hour close to. After that, this starts going lighter and little more lower. So probably because the concentration of oil used on this is much higher than this, that's another reason why everything is more pronounced. But if you think about the way the blend is made, I kind of like the Soak Sun blend a little better than Maham's version for sure. Okay, here like I said, you get a very strong citrusy element, more like a fragrance that's got a lot of citrus element and at a good quantity, high quantity, whereas that is not the case with Soak Sun. Soak Sun, the blend is way better and way smoother, way nicer in terms of the way it smells. And the only thing is this is a little lighter. Almam's is a little more stronger. Okay, and Almam's last 1 hour probably more. But when you come about to the crux of the matter, how much are you paying for and what are you getting? You will get this for roughly about 1800 to 2000, 2100 rupees. You should easily get this. Okay, for that price point, you're getting 100 ml of juice, which is really nice. And just look at the bottle of this. This is one of those bottles that you would want to keep for a collector's item. Like, it really attracts anybody who sees this bottle, and it looks very premium, very heavy bottle, nice magnetic cap that they've kind of worked on. So very nice that way. Really good job done, right? And for about that money, you're getting good value. But at Almam, what happens is you're getting a 50 ml for about the same price, right? And you don't get any of this fancy presentation and all of that. So that's one change. So what is it that you want? You want a fragrance which is going to last longer and has got a little more citrusy element, then go for the Almam one. But if you want a more smoother, more blended, well blended, and let's say slightly sweeter fragrance and a very nice freshness from that, definitely Soak Sun makes a good option as well, right? So you can, this is my thought, and I kind of prefer, I feel this is more value for money when compared to the Almam's version, right? But having said that, you can definitely try this. It's a very good summer fragrance, especially for office use, everyday use, for light, soft scent. If you are somebody who's into soft scents, you can definitely consider this, right? So that has been my review of the Soak Sun from Grandeur Light, and I would be decanting this fragrance as well. So very soon, like I said, you will see the decanting options being offered, and we'll do it in a nice way. It's probably a themed version of all summer fragrances or something like that, very nicely offered, or at a good price is what we're looking to come at. So all of that, stay tuned. You're watching The Perfume Experience. My name is Rodney. Until another time, bye now.